Hello, hello, hello. Happy 1st of April. Happy April Fool's Day. Gosh, I'm in an outdoor place. Sorry, if the background noise is quite distracting. I'm trying to speak as loud and as clearly as I can. I originally brought my headset, but I left it at the hairdresser's, my mother's hairdresser. So, hello James, I'm waiting in Woodleigh Mall, Hwee Suan, to see a friend. So anyway, this is the quietest spot I can find where I can like talk, wave my arms. I thought I'm alone, but anyway, yeah, this is Woodleigh Mall. I'm in the basement and there's a nice garden here. If you haven't been to this mall, it's a fantastic place. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to start my Motivational Monday. Yes, it's Motivational Monday, not Tuesday tips. Why is fun an important ingredient for our business and how to inject fun into our business? So, today is April Fool. It's the day for tomfoolery, jokes and stuff like that. And you know, James thought he would be too serious a person to do Motivational Monday on April's Fool. So, of course, he asked me. But then, if you're expecting like macam funny things, maybe you will be disappointed lah, because this is a serious take on fun. Serious take, Okay, so let's go. I want to start by saying that one of the most misunderstood statement in our business. By the way, you're hearing me okay? Let me know. One of the most misunderstood statement I think is this statement that's attributed to Mark Yarnell says, if you aren't having fun in this business, right, you aren't doing it right. So often you hear people, right, especially newbies or sometimes even oldies, right, they say like, I'm not having fun something is very, very wrong I think no fun, then do this business for what? So my number one point is this about fun Nothing is fun 100% of the time. And I think if you take 100 things you probably find that these 100 things are not say very fun to do one. But you just take parenting for example. I mean, parenting is very fun, man. Sleepless night, endless diaper changes, all that, right? Then you think like our stairs climbing, mountain climbing, the training part is really, really not fun. But what is fun is the result, isn't it? Yeah. So as parents, right, we get to see a healthy baby, very fun to play with, after a while or at times. And then the baby grows up to be a useful, decent adult that can contribute to the world, that sort of thing. We like the result. And we like the result of the training, right, for mountain climb. We like the fun climb, the fun times that happen during the climb. We like, being on the summit of the mountain. We like the sense of achievement. We like the memories that we have when we finish climbing a mountain. So, a lot of things are not fun. A lot of things are not fun, but when the results come, the results are fun. Having results is fun. Okay, but just a reminder that results is not just performance. Results is also experience, and results is also your learning. And if you can see results in these three ways, performance, experience, learning, actually I think that is also helpful to having fun. Okay, so I shall not sermonize on this. Number 2, I think you can make the process fun. Yeah. So staircase not fun, but you can inject variety. You can go to different places. Like you can do stairs in Bukit Timah Hill, and you can have like coffee and interesting breakfast after staircase. You can even do training for mountain climb, not just stairs. Training for mountain climb, you can go to Malaysia to do it. Yeah, with friends, You can do it at night. You can do it early in the morning. You can do it in a different HDB block. So make the process fun. James always insists on having a picnic, whenever we go for our Sunday hikes. Insists on a picnic at halfway point. Hi, Hock Seng. And I think for him, it is just part of injecting something pleasurable into something that is maybe very tough, very hot, and it could be tedious. Yeah, so we really, really look forward, at the end of the one way we go to Raffle Range, sit down, have our icy cold inner focus collagen, followed by hot coffee, followed by some nice sandwich that we make. So, have fun in the process, right? So back to talking about this business. Sorry about the noise. So this is a tough business, but you can have fun doing it. You know when it is very fun in the business? When? I got 3 points. Number one, it is fun when you have fun people around. Yeah, it is fun when you have fun people around. People who know how to have fun anywhere, anytime. Okay, like let's just talk about a very routine thing like lunch with the team, right? I have lunch with my team every month. Yeah, I mean after a while it becomes like routine, right? But we inject what, We inject fun by trying new places. We go to places we've never tried. Then we inject a further element, we used to have a dress theme, which reminds me, I must go back to it. I must say, after a while, it takes effort, right? So fun takes effort. So I kind of haven't been doing it for months, Yeah, but in leaders gathering, every leaders gathering, we put this element of dressing. It's all too easy to gathering. Must dress here, dress there, do for what? Some people really take this to quite some lengths, and it's fun to see them. It's funny. Imagine it's not just any old fuddy-duddy party or dinner potluck or whatever, right? But fun. So, inject fun. And, like last week, right, May invited me to tea. She injected fun in her own way. So I'm saying fun in your own way, in your own time, right? Because she knows that I love to try new places. So she didn't bring me to the usual predictable tea place. She brought me to a Japanese high tea where you create your own tea set. To me, that's fun, no? I mean, something different. Then I'll talk about it and I'll remember, right? So, you know what? The business is fun when you have fun people around. But here's the thing also. Be that fun person. Ask yourself, I always ask myself, how can I be that fun person? How can I be that person that injects fun into the business for myself and for others? Number two is, the business is fun when people decide that they are going to have fun. Fun is a decision. I mean, anyone who has ever been part of this crazy pajamas party on a train trip to KL, way back in 2012, I even remember the year. I mean, it's so memorable. It's so hilarious. It's so funny. It's so wacky. It's so out of it all, right? I mean, we appeared at the train station in our pajamas and our overnight bags. And we boarded the train in our pajamas. And we all had our own, little bunk, in the train. Then we all took out our goodies and had pajamas party on the train. It's hilarious. And up to this day, I still remember it. And I laugh and I laugh and I laugh. So, when people decide to have fun, it is fun. Okay? I got many other examples, but it's already 11:07 now. I cannot go on and on. But even when we go for conventions, actually, do you really remember every single thing about the convention? It's actually the fun part of the convention we remember, Yeah, we decide that we are going to have fun. We go to Moab and we have an adventure. We go to stay a few more days in Utah and we have a fabulous holiday. And New Skin too. They inject fun into the conventions. So we had Maroon 5, remember? All these fun concerts, right? So really, 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 when people decide to have fun, fun happens. And springing funny surprise parties on people. I still remember one of the most hilarious parties that we sprang was on James. One year when he thought we are doing nothing for him, we went to his house late at night. And before we went into his house, we were along Didak Road, scheming, practicing our don't know what song or cheer, I cannot remember. And then we hid, in his dining room behind the sofa, everything, and it was dark. And then Chris went to call him and then, I tell you, it was so damn funny. He was really, really, really surprised. Okay, I better go on. Number third point is, Oh wait, I have to bring up another example of when people decide to have fun. So when we went to Hokkaido, there was Winter Wonderland. There was Winter Wonderland Gala dinner. I tell you, people over-romanticize this make snowman thing, you know. It was bloody cold, -7 or something. And you know, we had dinner in this warm place. And then we were supposed to go out and have winter sports. And it was dark already. And then we decided to make a snowman because got competition. I tell you, snowman very hard to make when the snow is not the soft, fluffy type, you know. It's all compacted. Most of us got no waterproof glove one. But we decided to have fun. We decided to play. And we decided to stay. I tell you, it took a decision. Yeah, I remember Oliver said, let's make a snowman. And nobody went like, we like, okay, let's make a snowman. And we did. And we were so amply rewarded because that night, the spectacular fireworks at the end of it. Do you know that some people thought, no fun, I don't want to have this kind of fun. It's too cold, it's too tough, whatever. And they just went to hide somewhere and probably missed a lot of it. So decide to have fun. Decide to have fun. Third point, and I think James will like this, because he says this to me all the time. Third thing is, don't take yourself too seriously. And don't take things too seriously. Learn to laugh at myself, at the situation, at the mess sometimes. 2 examples. You know, one of the most memorable things in this business was when we went to Hong Kong. And you know, we stayed in this hotel that was, I guess, very small. And it's so funny. It's so small, it's not funny. So some people, like, oh, so small. Then we kind of like decide to stay on. And then we found a lot of things to laugh at. But there are some people who actually left the hotel in a half. And they went to book some other hotel. So one of the funniest things was when I rang Patrick's doorbell. You know, hotel always provide towel, right? This hotel provide towel, but the towel is very small size one. Very small size. I think enough to just for your head only lah, huh? Then, when I rang the doorbell, Patrick take the towel to cover his private part lah, huh? Because the towel not big enough to wrap around his waist. This was our tatami hotel. And the other thing is, James was into yoga at that time. And he didn't care that this hotel was in the middle of a very unsavory district, you know. He took his yoga mat out every morning and still go and do yoga outside. And he'll come back and report to us how many tampons he saw on the floor, how many syringes, how many sanitary pads even. I tell you, 10 years later, I'm still laughing at this, you know. It's really, really, really funny, right? So, but the thing is, it wasn't a funny situation. Hotel is not very comfortable. It's very small. But some people just chose to not just make do with it, but laugh. Another example, Patrick and me in Jakarta. Because one day, all our prospects very late and eventually cancelled on us leh. We got full day supposed to see prospects. Then in the end, got no prospects. Then I asked Patrick, your prospect how? Oh, she said her auntie passed away. Then number 2, grandma passed away. I said, my prospect say her godma passed away. I said, wow, our prospects, people all dying left, right and center one there. Then we suddenly burst out laughing. We really don't know whether to laugh or to cry, but we decided to laugh. And then we went to Duck King and had a good meal and laughed about it some more, you know. So it's very weird, right? This thing about, have you ever had prospect come in? Oh, somebody died. But ours is like, all our prospects had someone dying, you know, on the same day. Anyway, so laugh lor. If you want to be serious and cry, then very sad lor. It will be very, very sad. So in closing, I want to say this. Fun is the extra weapon to help us fight a better battle and win. Fun is the glue that binds people together. And it is definitely the antidote to depression torpedoes. Remember the 3 P's, okay? Practice. Number 1, practice having fun. Number 2, practice having fun and being the fun person. Number 2 is partner fun people. Number 3 is perspective of fun. Yeah, find the funny side to things and have a laugh. Okay? Or the 3 P's, huh? So happy April Fool's Day. Have an awesome, awe-inspiring April and the start of quarter 2. Bye everybody. See ya.